Hey, just dropped the first listing packet off out in Anthem. Beautiful property, is about 3,000 square feet. Asking price on it is, hold on. Asking price on it is somewhere around $600,000. Beautiful gated golf community. I was met at the front by centurions. Back in the old times, that's what you called guardians of the gate. And so I just ended up dropping off that listing packet, spoke to my coach, explained to him that I had a malfunction with my system. He gave me an alternative. He wants me to go knock on doors. Now, me being the fighter that I am, I did not argue with him about the 175,000 degree weather out here, even though he's vacationing currently in North Carolina. Instead, I just said, "Okay, coach, gotcha." But I'm getting gas right now, and this lady, I mean, there's nothing I can clearly do for her because I see that her car is completely shot. But I'm reminded of every time I look around, and I don't know what everybody's story is. I just automatically assume, believe that we all have that same equal opportunity, the same equal shot. Me being African American, at some point in time, that was not always the case due to segregation laws. It wasn't realistic and possible in some parts of the country. And then I think every culture has actually been through that. But so when I say that I believe everybody has equal opportunities, I mean God has created us all equal. He gave us all, you know, same number of limbs, same number of fingers, toes, eyes, brain, same thing that functions typically the same way. And when I see that somebody's down on their luck, I don't really question whether or not they made a bad decision because I don't know. What may be down on their luck to me may be up in life to them. But it just brings me back to a sense of reality and a sense of thankfulness because I just was able to pump as much gas in my car as it needed to fill the tank up, and AC's running great, and there's so many good things that I have to be thankful for. Not saying that I should be thankful at other people's expense, because I ultimately wish that everybody had exactly what their heart desired, but to say that I'm thankful because it could be worse. And that thankfulness, I think, gives me a little bit more energy, power, and enthusiasm to kind of push forward a little bit harder, because I know the reality is is whatever you make it to be. I was just listening to something about 20 minutes ago on my drive, and it said, "Would you much rather pay with an ounce of discipline or a ton of regret?" And I'll take the ounce of discipline over a ton of regret. So, just very thankful. I mean, everywhere I look, it's a constant reminder. I pulled out my credit card. I pulled out my platinum card in there to get gas. The lady was counting out change. So, opportunity is what you make it to be. And like I said, I don't know what everybody's situation or what their story is. I just know that we all have an opportunity to make a run at it. And the only thing that stands in the way is typically fear. And, there's nothing to be scared about fear other than fear itself. So a lot of different things to look around in the world and really gather thankfulness and be a little bit more humble in yourself. This lady, clearly her car, she looks like she needs to get to work or somewhere, and she's out here trying to get her car to run, and I don't know anything about cars, so it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And those are just, sometimes you feel like you just can't catch a break. And I think that's the times that you need to really kind of bear down a little bit harder, and hell, even thank God that you have a car to have a problem with, right? So, I mean, even when there's a problem, there's a need to be thankful behind even that problem. And once you start being thankful for that problem, what I found out is that I end up finding solutions to those problems. So there's a lot inside of gratitude. There's a lot inside of being thankful and humble, and just really appreciative for what it is that I have. It gives me and I know I'm not the most humblest guy, people that know me, but definitely humbleness. Remember this: an ounce of discipline, and we know discipline is the key to all forms of success. Success is not wealth. Success is not nailed down to just health. Success is not just nailed down to family. Success is whatever you believe is worthwhile to you. An ounce of discipline is better than a ton of regret. Keep that in mind for the day. Keeps me chasing after some goals and dreams. Peace out.